Hello, my name is Jeremy, and this is the True Crime Chronicles channel. In February 2017, at a high-end hotel in Soho, New York, a crisp $100 bill smoothly slid across the check-in counter. The desk clerk was taken aback by the substantial gratuity offered by a youthful lady who identified herself as Anna Delvey, declaring her intent to reside in the hotel for a full month. At 26, Anna opted for a luxurious room adorned with ceramic art pieces and expansive windows showcasing the vibrant New York streets. The accommodation cost was $400 nightly. In the ensuing weeks, Delvey frequently approached the front desk to request additional services for her room, always leaving sizable tips. She was well-versed in the city's fashionable locales, familiar with the proprietors of these places, and even knew the names of various bartenders and servers. Adorned in high-end designer wear and savoring gourmet meals, Anna's demeanor, however, struck many as unusually discourteous for someone of her apparent affluence and education. She never expressed gratitude, was brusque with the staff, and incessantly hurried them. Despite this, Delvey rapidly gained a reputation as a lavish tipper. The hotel staff vied for the chance to attend to her room, knowing they'd receive no less than $100 for their efforts. She seemed to spend extravagantly, almost as if eager to part with her money. Yet, the seemingly affluent and enigmatic Anna Delvey was far from the persona she portrayed. Anna Vadimovna Sorokina was born on January 23, 1991, in Domodedovo, a city situated south of Moscow in Russia. Her father was a truck driver, and her mother ran a modest store. In 2007, at the age of 16, Anna and her family relocated to Germany. Her father took on the role of managing a transportation firm, which unfortunately went insolvent in 2013, 6 years after their move. Subsequently, he ventured into the heating and cooling industry. During this period, Anna's mother was dedicated to managing the household. Anna attended a Catholic educational institution. Her ex-classmates recall her as being reserved and unassuming, and she encountered difficulties with the German language. In 2010, Sorokina commenced her studies at an arts and design college. Yet, she discontinued her education 3 years later, and in 2013, at the age of 22, she moved to Paris. There, she interned at a fashionable French publication and adopted a new identity, Anna Delvey. She claimed that Delvey was her mother's maiden name, but it was later uncovered that this claim was not based on factual information. In Paris, Anna started frequenting Fashion Week events and various social gatherings. Her parents provided her with financial support to the best of their ability, and she constantly reassured her mother and father that investing in her future was the most beneficial decision. In 2016, Anna relocated to New York and quickly began making appearances at elite social events, where she mingled with affluent individuals and gained recognition in their circles. Her entry into these exclusive gatherings was facilitated through her close association with Oliver Zam, the editor-in-chief of the French magazine where Sorokina had interned. At these events, she introduced herself as Anna Delvey, purportedly a prosperous heiress from Germany. Anna claimed to have a fortune of 60 million euros in Swiss bank accounts. The true nature of her father's profession remained a topic of speculation among many. Some conjectured he was a diplomat, others surmised he owned an oil company, while a few of Anna's contacts believed his business involved dealing in antiques. While in New York, Delvey formed a friendship with the well-known art collector Michael Sufu Huang. He shared with her his ambitions to launch a private art museum. When Michael mentioned his plans to attend an art exhibition in Venice, Italy, Delvey expressed her desire to join him. Michael consented and took care of the expenses for Anna's flight and hotel accommodation, with the understanding that she would reimburse him later. In Venice, Delvey unusually opted to pay for everything in cash, which struck her wealthy companion as peculiar. Upon their return to New York, Anna did not show any urgency in settling the debt for the trip. Eventually, the affluent Michael overlooked the unpaid amount of $3,000. In New York, the young woman became friends with Rachel Williams, a former photo editor for a fashion magazine. Rachel characterized Anna as demanding and discourteous towards others. Nevertheless, the two women maintained a close and amicable relationship. Anna began sharing her entrepreneurial vision with her friends. She aspired to purchase a historic building on Park Avenue in Manhattan and transform it into an art venue called the Anna Delvey Foundation. In this building, The self-proclaimed heiress envisioned setting up a gallery, retail stores, restaurants, a bar, and a bakery across its 6 floors. Simultaneously, Delvey started employing specialized software to fabricate counterfeit bank statements and other financial documents, ostensibly to substantiate her claim of possessing 60 million euros in Swiss bank accounts. Initially, Delvey secured small loans to sustain her extravagant lifestyle, enlisting the help of various financial advisors. Among them was Joel Cohen, known for his investigative work on the financial machinations of the infamous con artist Jordan Belfort, whose story was depicted in the movie The Wolf of Wall Street. In November 2016, Delvey approached City National Bank to apply for a loan of $22 million. Her rationale for the loan was to fund the renovation of a historic building, collaborating with notable designers and restaurateurs. She mentioned that the funding was necessary as her personal assets were located outside the United States. Delvey submitted counterfeit documents purporting to show her possession of 60 million euros. However, the bank's loan processing hit a snag, and a bank employee, sensing irregularities, requested a statement verifying her foreign assets. Subsequently, the banker received the requested document via email, which was later identified as another fabrication, this time from a person named Peter Henneke. The bank staff found it suspicious that the email originated from a personal account, but Delvey had an explanation. "Peter is our family's financial advisor," she claimed. The bank persisted in scrutinizing Delvey's documents, but a few months later, they denied Anna the loan due to her inability to authenticate the origins of the Swiss funds. Following her rejection from City National Bank, Anna Delvey shifted her focus to Fortress Investment Group for her financial needs. The managing director there harbored doubts about Delvey's loan application, primarily due to discrepancies in her documentation. Anna claimed to be of German origin, yet her passport revealed that Delvey Sorokina was born in Russia, raising red flags. As the director initiated a more thorough examination of Anna's purported assets and expressed an interest in meeting her Swiss bankers in person, Delvey hastily retracted her loan application, aiming to circumvent any deeper scrutiny or investigation into her affairs. Despite facing setbacks and securing loans from 2 major financial institutions, Anna nonetheless succeeded in acquiring loans amounting to $200,000 from various banks. She accomplished this by utilizing forged documents. This significant sum enabled her to maintain a luxurious lifestyle for several months, indulging in the opulence she had been portraying. In January 2017, Anna orchestrated a lavish birthday celebration at a trendy restaurant. Her friends and acquaintances recall that the event was a resounding success. However, a few days subsequent to the party, the staff of the restaurant reached out to those who had attended, seeking contact details for Anna Delvey. The reason for their inquiry was that Anna had left without settling the bill for the extravagant affair. Eventually, she addressed this issue by paying the outstanding amount in cash. On February 18, 2017, Anna Delvey checked into the 11 Howard Hotel, where she quickly made an acquaintance with the administrator, Neff Davis. Anna initiated this friendship by giving Neff a $100 tip in exchange for information about the most upscale restaurant in Soho. Neff observed that other hotel guests generally had an unfavorable view of Anna due to her often rude and tactless behavior, her habit of not expressing gratitude, and her tendency to wander around the hotel in a bathrobe. Despite this, the hotel staff were eager to cater to Delvey, motivated by her reputation for leaving substantial tips. As time progressed, Anna and Neff developed a closer bond, with Neff taking on the role of Anna's personal assistant. Instead of a conventional salary, Delvey compensated her by inviting Neff to dine at posh restaurants, treating her to visits to high-end beauticians, and arranging for luxurious massage sessions. On one occasion, Delvey brought Neff to an exclusive party where the renowned actor Macaulay Culkin was present. On another, they visited a private trainer, Casey Duke, who eventually became part of their social circle. During her stay at the upscale hotel, Anna Delvey indulged in various luxury experiences. She frequented high-end beauty salons, where she received eyelash extensions from top specialists, each session costing around $400. Additionally, she shopped for items from luxury brands and regularly dined at expensive restaurants. All these lavish expenditures were charged to her account at the 11 Howard Hotel. 3 weeks into Delvey's stay at the hotel, the management realized that the credit card information she had given at check-in was not valid. the hotel owners demanded that Anna promptly settle a bill of $30,000. By then, Delvey had nearly depleted her funds due to her continuous splurging on pricey food and services. Consequently, her social circle had significantly diminished, leaving her to spend time mainly with her three closest friends, Neff, Casey, and Rachel. When queried about her financial situation, Delvey remained tight-lipped. On one occasion, Delvey invited Neff to dine at a restaurant. After their meal, the payment attempted with Delvey's bank card was declined. She then offered the waiter a series of 12 different credit card numbers, but none were accepted. This left Neff with no choice but to cover the $283 bill using her own savings. However, a few days later, Delvey reimbursed Neff for the expense, paying back triple the amount in cash. In April 2017, through the use of falsified documents, Anna Delvey succeeded in securing a loan of $70,000. She promptly used $30,000 of this amount to settle her outstanding bill at the 11 Howard Hotel. The following month, after submitting a counterfeit bank transfer confirmation from Deutsche Bank, Delvey arranged for a charter flight on a business jet to Omaha, Nebraska. Her intention was to attend an annual investors meeting, hoping to meet the renowned billionaire Warren Buffett. Also in May 2017, Delvey invited a group of her friends, including journalist Rachel Williams, fitness trainer Casey Duke, and a team of videographers, for a trip to Morocco. The purpose of this journey was to film a documentary about the establishment of her philanthropic organization, the Anna Delvey Foundation. For their accommodation, she reserved a luxurious villa in a 5-star hotel complex, costing $7,000 per night, complete with 3 bedrooms, a private pool, and a dedicated personal assistant. Early into their stay, Casey Duke suffered from food poisoning and had to urgently return to America for medical care. A few days thereafter, the hotel staff informed Delvey that they were unable to process payments using her credit card. Anna blamed the staff for incorrectly entering her card information, which led to the immediate firing of a hotel employee for failing to verify the payment data accurately. In a tight spot, Delvey persuaded Rachel Williams to cover the substantial bill of $62,000, an amount that equaled Rachel's yearly income. Rachel also bore the expenses for the flight to Morocco, various purchases made by Anna, and a private excursion to the Majorelle Garden on her credit cards. Delvey assured Rachel she would reimburse these costs later. However, after their return, Anna only paid back $5,000 to Rachel, leaving her friend distressed and forced to borrow money from others to afford her apartment rent in New York. By July 2017, grievances about Anna Delvey had begun to surface, notably from designer Mark Kremers, whom she had contracted a year prior for branding services. Kremers was demanding payment for his work, with his fees totaling $17,000. During this period, Anna was frequently moving between hotels, accruing substantial debts and consistently failing to settle her bills. Eventually, she found herself in a dire financial state and reluctantly sought refuge with her friend Casey. At one point, the two women met in a restaurant to discuss Anna's life and financial predicament. Initially, Anna was evasive in her responses, but the conversation soon led to her breaking down in tears. She claimed that her financial woes would be resolved once she succeeded in acquiring the historic building she had been eyeing. It was at this juncture that Rachel Williams came to the realization that she was unlikely to recover the remaining sum she was owed by Delvey. Prompted by this revelation, Rachel composed a letter to the local prosecutor's office. Within an hour of sending the letter, law enforcement officials contacted her, revealing that they were already conducting a criminal investigation into Anna Sorokina. On October 3, 2017, while undergoing addiction treatment at a rehabilitation center in Los Angeles, Anna Delvey was apprehended and charged with grand larceny and check fraud. By the spring of 2019, the then 28-year-old Anna Delvey faced trial in a case that extended over several months. She was accountable for debts amounting to at least $275,000 to various organizations and individuals. The prosecution in the trial contended that Delvey's criminal activities spanned a period of 10 months, from November 2016 to August 2017. They argued that Anna Sorokina's method of operation involved funding the lavish lifestyles of her friends from the middle class to avoid raising suspicions about her supposed wealth. In contrast, she relied on wealthier acquaintances, who were less vigilant about their expenditures, to cover her own expenses. In her defense, Sorokina's attorney maintained that his client genuinely believed in her future financial prospects and her ability to eventually repay her debts. He argued that the social milieu surrounding Anna, characterized by arrogance and pretense, with individuals often glorifying their lives on social media, played a significant role in influencing her to engage in fraudulent activities. Anna Delvey displayed an apparent lack of concern regarding her mounting debts and the potential prison sentence she faced. She approached her trial with a unique flair, transforming it into a public spectacle. For each court appearance, she donned attire from the latest designer collections, having enlisted the services of a stylist previously associated with Courtney Love. The stylist's selections were crafted to present Anna in a serious light, while simultaneously garnering sympathy. Throughout the trial, the defendant made appearances in high-end designer clothes, consistently expressing her dissatisfaction with what she perceived as an inadequate level of media coverage of her trial. Despite not viewing herself as a fraudster, Anna Delvey was ultimately convicted. She received a sentence of 4 to 12 years in prison, coupled with a fine of $24,000. In addition to the prison sentence and fine, she was also mandated to compensate the victims with $200,000 in restitution. In a candid interview with journalists, Anna openly admitted that she harbored no regrets about her past actions. She even went as far as to assert that given the opportunity to revisit her choices, she would make the same decisions all over again. In 2019, Rachel Williams, one of Anna's acquaintances, published a book titled My Friend Anna. This book delves into Rachel's personal experiences with the swindler and explores the profound impact that their trip to Morocco had on her life. Even while Anna was incarcerated, her social media accounts remained active. Through her posts, she kept her followers informed about ways to communicate with her and offered instructions for sending her money via cryptocurrency. Inside the prison, Delvey paid meticulous attention to her health and appearance. She committed to sleeping at least 12 hours daily and devoted 9 hours each week to yoga practice. She boasted about her physical changes, claiming to have slimmed down and grown a few centimeters taller. Lacking access to a phone, she spent her time immersed in books. Anna also voiced her dissatisfaction with the prison food, particularly lamenting the absence of fresh greens and broccoli in the menu. Resourcefully, she took to making her own nut milk, cultivating greens, and regularly experimenting with new organic products available in the prison commissary. After serving 4 years in prison, Anna Delvey was released on February 11, 2021. She quickly reverted to her previous extravagant lifestyle, moving into a lavish hotel. This was made possible by the funds she received from Netflix, who had acquired the rights to adapt her story. A portion of this income was allocated towards settling some of Anna's outstanding debts. However, her freedom was short-lived. Just 6 weeks following her conditional release, on March 25, 2021, Anna Delvey was taken into custody by the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. She was detained for a period of 18 months due to an expired visa. The decision to detain her was influenced by the immigration judge's assessment that, if released, Delvey would likely revert to her fraudulent behaviors. In February 2022, Netflix launched the series Inventing Anna. The script was penned by Shonda Rhimes, renowned for her creation of the television series Grey's Anatomy and Scandal. Actress Julia Garner portrayed the character of Anna Delvey. It's reported that Sorokina was compensated with a sum of $320,000 by Netflix for the rights to her story. Presently, Anna is confined to house arrest in a New York apartment. She is prohibited from using the internet and rigorously follows this restriction. Delvey regularly contacts her parents by telephone and is permitted to have meetings on Thursdays. She engages in magazine photo shoots and provides interviews. The photo was captured in January 2023. Celebrating her 32nd birthday with flair in her New York dwelling, Sorokina is crafting ambitious plans for the future. Her aspiration is to initiate her own reality show and dreams of hosting Madonna and Elon Musk as guests on her program. If you like this story, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new videos. Don't forget to like and share your opinion in the comments. This is Jeremy. See you in the next video.